Yeah.
Hey, good morning. You caught me at breakfast. I'm getting ready for Element U right now. Cinnamon roll and coffee, great way to start the day. I want to talk to you guys about sharing your story. And so as I do that, I want to take just a minute to share my story. I've been a Christian now, I guess, a little longer than I haven't been a Christian. So I want to go back a little bit and tell you about my life before I met Christ. Had a great home, great family, but I did kind of get away from some of the stuff that they taught me, some of the right behaviors that I should have been doing. And I found myself when I was 18 years old really wrestling with guilt. And to be perfectly honest, afraid of what might happen if God was real and if God decided to cash in my debt, so to speak. And I heard a guy talking about what it meant to have a secured past, and that idea really appealed to me. Now, I tried my best to figure all that out on my own. Went to church, did the churchy things, prayed the prayers and stuff, and none of that seemed to work. And then one night I found myself on my knees asking God to forgive me of all that, and confessing every sin I knew to commit, that I knew I had committed. And that still didn't seem to work. And a really, really great lady, my aunt, told me just to let go. And when I did, what I found out was that it wasn't about a prayer that I prayed. It wasn't about the words that I said or the things that I did. It was about stopping trying to do it on my own, and to realize that Jesus paid the price for my sins. And in that moment, I let go, and I just trusted that God would forgive me, that he loved me, and that he had my best interest in mind. And I want to tell you that my life was changed, and I have spent a larger portion of my life now not looking over my shoulder, not worrying about whether or not God was going to find out, because he already knew anyway. And even though he knew, he loved me so much, he died for me and paid the price for the sins that I was afraid he was going to punish me for. And my life has been totally different. Now, not only that, but he gave me purpose. Not this stuff, the ministry or anything like that, but God gave me a life that's focused on something bigger than myself. And what I've found is that that brings me the greatest happiness I've ever known. I mean, I've got a great family. I've got a beautiful, wonderful wife, 3 great kids, a job that I love, and all of that stuff. But none of that is what brings me hope and peace and happiness in my life. Those are parts of it, but my hope and peace and happiness and joy comes from the fact that I know I have a relationship with a God who loves me and who died for me, and who, in everything that happens in my life, will work out even the bad things to bring him glory and honor and to give me purpose and hope. And so that's kind of why I wanted to share this story with you guys today, is because that's who I am. That's my story. I'm just a guy who was afraid of looking over his shoulder. When he finally realized that God was standing, beside me, in front of me, welcoming me rather than chasing me down, my life was changed. And it was changed for the better. I want to invite you guys to do this today. I want you to get your cell phones. We've all got the selfie video cameras there on our phones, or get your webcam on your laptop or whatever, and take a video like this, 2 or 3 minutes long, 30 seconds long. It doesn't matter. And tell your story about how you met Jesus and how your life has been changed in as little or as much detail as you want. And then share that with me. Share that with us at Element U. And share it on Facebook. I'm going to take this video and post it on my Facebook page so that everybody who sees my feed will get the opportunity to hear exactly why I love Jesus and what he's done for me. So I want to encourage you guys to do the same, because you'll be amazed at just how many people will be touched by your story. We've got this great tool out there in social media, and I think it's time we use it for the kingdom of God and His glory. So I just want to encourage you guys to do that. Share your story, tell your video, share the link with us so we can share it with others as well. And just thank you guys for taking the time to hear mine. I'll see you later.